Good morning, children. I am Pooja Pareva. With me, Sanjay Bharadwaj. Today, we will study Class 7th, Subject English, Textbook, Honeycomb. Lesson 1. Summary. 3 questions. Part 1. Dear children, this lesson is written by Leo Tolstoy. Children, in this lesson, there was a king who believed that he would never fail in his life if he knew the answers to his 3 questions. So children, what were his questions and what were their answers? Let's see in the summary. Okay? Summary. A king thought of finding out answers to 3 questions so that he can never fail in his life. Word meaning: king, Raja. Answer: उत्तर. Question: प्रश्न. Fail, असफल. These 3 questions were: first, what is the right time to begin something? Second, which people should he listen to? Third, what is the most important thing for him to do? Word meanings: right, सही. Begin, शुरू करना. Listen, सुनना. Important, महत्वपूर्ण. The king sent messengers throughout his kingdom to announce a reward for those who could answer the questions. Word meanings: messengers, दूत. Kingdom, साम्राज्य. Announce, घोषणा करना. Reward, पुरस्कार. Many wise men came, but they all answered his questions differently, but their answers were so varied that they did not satisfy the king. Word meanings: wise, बुद्धिमान, differently, अलग अलग, varied, विभिन्न, satisfy, संतुष्ट करना. So the king decided to seek the advice of a wise hermit. The hermit lived in the forest. Word meanings: decide, निर्णय करना, seek, मांगना, advise, सलाह, hermit, सन्यासी. He met only simple people. So the king put on plain clothes and walked alone up to the house of the wise person. Word meanings: simple, साधारण, put on, पहनना, walk, चलना, alone, अकेला. When the king reached the hermit's hut, the hermit was digging the ground in front of his hut. Word meanings: reach, पहुँचना, hut, झोपड़ी, dig, खोदना, ground, जमीन. The king requested him to answer him 3 questions. The hermit listened to the king but did not speak. The hermit was old and weak. Word meanings: request, प्रार्थना करना, speak, बोलना, old, वृद्ध, weak, कमजोर. He was breathing heavily. Therefore, the king took the spade from him and started digging. Word meanings: breathing, सांस लेना, heavily, कठिनता से, spade, कुदाल, start, शुरू करना, the king continued digging the ground till evening. The king repeated him questions again. At that moment, someone came running towards the hermit's hut. Word meanings: continue, जारी रखना, evening, शाम, repeat, दोहराना, run, दौड़ना. His hands were pressed against his bleeding stomach. As he reached the king, he fainted and fell on the ground. Word meanings: bleeding, खून बहना, stomach, पेट, faint, बेहोश होना, fell, गिर गया. The king dressed his wound. The king and the hermit carried him into the hut and laid him on the bed. Word meanings: wound, घाव, carried, ले गए, laid, लिटाया, bed, बिस्तर. Next morning, the bearded man asked for the king's forgiveness. He told the king that he wanted to kill him because the king had killed his brother and seized his property. Word meanings: beard, दाढ़ी, forgiveness, माफ़ी, seize, जब्त करना, property, संपत्ति. He wanted to kill the king while returning from the hermit's place. but king did not return. Word meanings: want, चाहना, kill, मारना, return, लौटना, place, स्थान. So he left hiding place and came upon king's bodyguard. Who recognized the enemy and wounded him. After listening this, the king forgave the man and returned all his property. Word meanings: hiding, छुपने की, bodyguard, अंगरक्षक, recognize, पहचानना, enemy, शत्रु. Before leaving, the king wished once more to get answers to his questions. The hermit was sowing seeds in the beds. Word meanings: wish, इच्छा, sowing, बुआई, seeds, बीज, bed, क्यारी. The king repeated his questions. The hermit answered the king. Number 1, the most important time is now, because it is the only time when we have the power to act. Word meanings: now, अभी, time, समय, power, शक्ति, act, कार्य करना. Second, the most important person at a particular moment is we ourselves, because future is unknown to all of us, and there is always an uncertainty about meeting anyone else. Word meanings: future, भविष्य, unknown, अनजान, uncertainty, अनिश्चितता, meet, milna. Third, the most important job is to do good to others, because we have been sent to this world for this noble cause. Word meanings: good, अच्छा, world, संसार, noble, नेक, cause, काम. So children, in this lesson the author has presented a great story about time and work, which is informative and motivational. So children, now we have completed the summary of this lesson. We will do question answers of this lesson in part 2. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.